Hi, everyone. This is a special Halloween episode, and I have my children here. Well, three of my four children here, and we're going to talk all things Halloween today. So I'm really excited for this. You can tell Naya is very excited. Look how excited he is. If you're not watching this on YouTube, it might be fun for you to go to YouTube and watch it because you just never know how entertaining this might be. So but if you don't have YouTube, that's fine. You can listen to it too. It'll be on all the podcasting places. So really quick though, before we jump in, I want to remind you of two things. One, I have opened up a new service that is called Let's Grow Membership. And it is a monthly membership where you will get access to a live training every month on the first Monday of every month. You will get access to peer support. So all of you will be able to support each other, lift each other up. And you will have a Facebook page that is a private Facebook page where I'll be posting freebies and tips and tricks and giveaways all the time. So if you have not heard about this service yet, or you don't know anything about it, go to my website, www.mendingfamilieswa.com, and click on the, I want to say services tab, and it should be the first one that pops up on there. So another way to make sure that you're getting all of this information is by joining my email list. And that is also at my website. So just go to my website. There'll be a pop-up. You can subscribe, and there we go. Okay. Naya is restless. So let's get going on this. I'm going to ask you guys each one question at a time, and you're going to take turns answering. Okay, are you ready? So my children, I have a question for you. Okay. Does your mom like Halloween?
No.
No.
That's the answer, right? Do any of you guys know why I don't like Halloween? What, Naya?
Because all the scary decorations that people love scary.
Yeah. Mom doesn't like to be scared, do I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is part of why we're talking about this today, is because I think that sometimes we forget that not everybody likes to be scared. And I have grown over the years, though. Do we decorate for Halloween?
Yes, we do.
What kind of decorations do we put up?
We have a blow up kitty and a pumpkin.
That's right.
We have two like ghost things that are really cute.
Yeah, you guys, you got to watch this on YouTube. It is so cute. Naya keeps raising his hand. Yes, Naya?
We put up spiders.
Yeah. So you guys, I did not put up spiders until, Kiana probably remembers. She was old enough to remember. I didn't do anything scary because I didn't like
And now we can
to scare people
as whatever we want.
Yeah, I used to also not let my kids dress up as like witches or ghosts or anything because I didn't like to be scared. And so I didn't want them to be scaring other people. I've come a long way. However, I still am very cautious and cognizant of there are children who scare easily. And that's what we're going to talk about. So I would like each of you to answer this question one at a time. What do you love most about Halloween? Kayana.
Personally, I love dressing up.
Okay.
Just because it's basically like cosplay, which is like dressing up as superheroes.
Yes. Okay.
So that's kind of just what I use it for. And then there's candy in the mix, and also like Halloween parties. Like this year, for example, my friends and I are hoping to have like kind of more of a party, just like trick or treat for maybe an hour, and then watch a movie together in our costumes.
Okay. So
like,
dressing up, candy,
friends.
being with your friends, being social. Great. Okay. Naya, what do you love about Halloween?
I got two things.
Okay.
Actually three.
Okay.
I like walking around the neighborhood.
Okay.
And eating candy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And getting candy.
Okay.
And this is my last one.
Okay.
Costumes, so I love putting them on.
Oh yeah. So dressing up, eating lots of candy, and walking around our neighborhood.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you love about our neighborhood on Halloween?
Because I have a nice family. And I also like how little it is.
You like how little our neighborhood is? Everyone, we get about 500 trick-or-treaters. We do not have a little neighborhood. But I love that you love that for us.
because like it's not really that.
Are you
Oh.
thinking about just like our street, like with Danielle and Cassie, just like that little part?
No, like the.
Oh,
Just our
Oh, just our
neighborhood.
neighborhood.
It's like not
Okay.
big, but it's like little,
oh yeah,
Yep.
right?
yeah.
It's like right in the middle.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
calling it
Okay,
middle.
I love that.
Mhm.
Okay, Evie, what do you?
Because
We're gonna let Evie answer now. Evie, what do you love about Halloween?
What I love about Halloween is the trick or treating
Okay,
and the costumes. I
Okay.
love seeing people in costumes
okay,
and my friends.
okay. So you guys, you hear this theme: candy, dressing up, social, being with friends, all of that. Okay, now I'm gonna ask, what do you not like about Halloween? Evie. Oh, you're not Evie. You're
Wow, that's
Kiana.
embarrassing.
I'm so sorry.
Personally, there's not
Kiana.
really anything I dislike about Halloween.
Okay.
Because I do enjoy being scared, like scary movies,
Okay.
like and like that one house that is like that haunted house that they
Yeah,
do.
tell us about it because they
Um,
don't know.
Oh yeah, my
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
It's like they just go all out and there's like jump scares, and that personally really exhilarates me. It gets my
Okay.
adrenaline going, which I like.
Yeah,
So Halloween is like top 3 for me.
Okay,
Honestly. So there's not
okay.
anything I really dislike about it.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
Okay. You're probably the reason that I started putting up scary decorations.
Yeah. it's
Okay.
so neat.
Naya, what do you not like about Halloween? Oh no. Don't worry, he covered his cough. We're all safe.
I do not like when people scare me.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I also don't like scary decorations.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tell me how what is that like for you when you see a house with scary decorations? Oh, he's
Oh.
doing
No,
a diagonal down thumb. If you're not watching on YouTube, diagonal down thumb, because it's not like an all the way down thumb. Why? Why would it not be an all the way down thumb?
because I just a little bit
Yeah. There's a part of you that's like, I kind of like it.
Like it's kind of cool looking.
was like kind of spooky looking and
Yeah,
I love
really
spooky.
spooky.
Oh, okay, but not scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scary would be
Scary would be a thumbs down.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. Evie, what do you not like about Halloween?
So I really don't like to be scared,
Yeah.
and I don't like that.
Look at how much we look alike too. If you're watching on YouTube, we look alike. We're like the same person. Okay. Anyway,
I don't
Evie.
like how some people don't take into consideration that people don't like to be scared sometimes.
Yeah.
And so then they do really scary things that some kids, like me and mom,
Yeah.
don't like at all.
Definitely there are some houses that when I take you around, we skip, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. There's also a house in our neighborhood that we haven't driven by there yet, Evie, so I don't think you know about it yet. There's a house in our neighborhood that the last few years, when the decorations go up, Evie can't drive by that house because
Oh,
yeah, and they put up their decorations over the weekend, so I don't think Evie has seen it yet, but maybe this year will be different because you're a little bit older. But I think it is important for people to be mindful that it's fun to put up decorations like the haunted house that you were talking about. They put that up the day before.
Yeah.
So they put up all of their haunted house stuff the day before. And it's super fun for those that want to partake in it, and they can do that if they want. But then there's some houses like this house in our neighborhood that has this giant, creepy, like Joker head in the front yard that's as big as the house. And I just feel like that might be a little bit much because then you have young children or even sensitive children that then can't even go by your house. And so I just would encourage people to be more mindful of that not everyone likes to be scared, right?
Yeah.
Do we agree with
I
that?
mean, sometimes being scared is fun if
Yeah.
it's not super scary. Like when me and Gamma scare each other, that's fun. But
Sure,
Halloween,
sure.
people get like really crazy with
Yeah.
the decorations.
Or like, but like
That's
also putting your decorations up the day before or the day of, that I think is a good kind of compromise
Mhm.
because then like with that house, like we drive by it like not super often, but it's not like we never drive by it.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like, well, it's just like an inconvenience
Yeah.
for us to have to like
Go a
close
different
the
direction.
children's eyes when we drive by or go a different direction. So like I feel like the kind of the gauge to get it if it's too much is like if you can't set it up the day before or the day of, then maybe it's a little too much.
Yeah. Yeah. So here's another question. What happens if you're out trick-or-treating and you see costumes that are scary? How does that make you feel? Kiana, you're first.
Well, I feel like this one's kind of not applicable to me.
Well, it
because-
might make you feel excited.
Oh,
How does it make it
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
have to be a
Oh,
bad
okay, okay,
feeling?
okay. Yeah, I think if there's a costume that like genuinely makes me feel like spooked out,
Yeah,
then I'm just like, kudos to you.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you made a costume that genuinely kind of freaked me out.
totally.
So like, and yeah, like I can't really. I mean, maybe when I was like really young, you'd know this better than I did, but I don't think I've ever really been like
No.
genuinely scared of Halloween or
No.
like costumes.
Yeah.
But I do get like spooked. Like,
Okay.
ooh, that's kind of
You
creepy.
kind of like it. Okay.
Yeah.
Naya, what about you? What if you see someone when we're out trick-or-treating and you see somebody dressed up in a costume that's kind of scary? How does that make you feel? Is it a thumbs up, a thumb sideways, or a thumbs down?
Or a thumbs down.
Or
Or
a
a
thumbs
thumbs up.
diagonal? Oh, 10 thumbs
10
up.
thumbs up.
He enjoys 10 thumbs
Scary
up. If you're not watching this on YouTube, we've got all of our fingers up. So 10 thumbs up. So if you see someone with a scary costume, you actually like that. Is that what you're saying? Okay, cool. Abby, what about you?
I do not like scary costumes at all. They
Yeah.
do not make me feel good.
So what do you do if you see scary costumes?
Well, I usually go trick-or-treating with my friends or you. So then I just look away and
Okay.
then make sure I'm next to one of you guys until they go away.
Yep. Okay. So here's the other thing that kind of goes along with this is some people like to dress up in scary costumes. Are some of my besties that live across the street, their kids all dress up in scary costumes. Not all, I shouldn't say all, some of them.
Yeah.
And do you know what? I just love what I love about them is two things. They if they put up scary decorations outside of their house, they're very sensitive to Evie and they turn off the sounds and the lights and are very sensitive to if she wants to come over and play, they make accommodations for her. Not everybody has to do that, but I love that about them. The other thing is in their scary costumes, they just take off the mask when Evie is around because they know that she doesn't like that. And they'll have the rest of their costume on, but they might take off the mask. And so one thing that I want to say is Kiana threw me off because she
Sorry.
rose her hand. It's fine. Is it's okay if you want to dress up in scary costumes. That's totally your deal. But just being aware that it might scare some kids. And if you're out trick-or-treating or you have your kids out trick-or-treating and they're dressed up scary and you see like a little kiddo having a reaction to it, be willing to take off the mask and show them that like you're just a person. Also, if you're a parent, like I would do that for Evie. So we would avoid if I saw a costume coming our way that I knew was scary,
Guide me the other
we'd
way.
guide the other way. So there's ways around it. We don't have to like stop Halloween because some people don't like to be scared, but we can be mindful of how it might make people feel. Kiana, now it's your
Yeah, I
turn.
was just about to say, like, an example was yesterday, the neighbor kids were like, oh, do you want to see my costume? But
Yeah.
then Evie was there. So, like, even the young kids, like, I don't know how old Jackson is.
Second
Seven?
grade. Second grade.
However old she is.
Yep.
Even she was able to be like, oh, well, I can't do it right now because Evie's here. So I can't go
Yep.
put on my
She
costume.
even said that. She said, I
Um,
can't right now.
So like
Yeah.
I think it's possible for everyone to be mindful. Like
Yeah.
the fact that like a 7 or 8 year old was able to have that in her mind.
Yeah.
Then adults
Kudos
can
to
do
her
too.
mama, huh? Her
Yes,
mama is
that
raising her to
too.
be thoughtful
That
of other
too.
people. Yep. Naya, did you have something else you wanted to say? I saw your hand up and then I lost you. He's on the floor now. What's up, dude? I actually hadn't asked a question yet. Are you ready for the next question?
Yes, he's just so.
Are you
eager
guys
to
having so
talk.
much fun? This is so much fun. Okay. This is the last question and then we're done.
Okay.
Are you ready? Oh, you like doing this, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we'll do 2 more questions then. Last question is, what's your favorite candy? Kiana.
Well, I mean, right now I say chocolate.
Okay.
That's because it's a special time, if you know what I mean. So,
Wow.
but also I am a fan of Twizzlers. I'm just
Okay.
I'm just putting it out there.
Listen, she's authentic, just like her mom.
Yeah.
Okay. Naya, what's your favorite candy?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I answer for you? Any candy.
Yeah. You're a candy
Naya
lover.
is not a picky candy eater. He will eat anything that has sugar in it. Huh?
Yeah.
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 Anything. Okay, Evie, what's your
Okay,
favorite
I
candy?
really like anything like sour.
Oh,
I-
yes.
yeah.
I really
You
like
are
sour.
sour. Yep.
But then if we're talking like chocolates, I really like Yorks. They're really delicious.
Oh my gosh, it's like
Interesting.
her mother.
They're so good.
So good. I love York peppermint patties.
So good.
Yes, they are. Okay. Okay, now this is the for real last question.
okay.
What is your favorite house to go trick-or-treating at in our neighborhood? Obviously not their address, but like what is it about that house that you love to go to that house for trick-or-treating?
Okay. Yeah, can I say two?
Yeah.
So first is that haunted house
Okay.
because I love
It's
a good
cool.
scare.
Yeah.
And it's cool to see what they do every year.
Yep.
Second is Palissa Ulrich's house.
Oh, let's try that again without saying names.
Oh. We're not allowed to say names?
Well, let's say Melissa. Palissa.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Palissa.
Palissa's house?
Yeah.
Is Palissa's house.
'Kay.
Because I don't know if she still does this, but she used to give out full-size candy bars to
The
kids she
full
knew.
size, not the full size.
To consume.
Only the kids she knew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Naya, what is your favorite house to go to for trick-or-treating?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh,
Did you have
okay.
something you wanted to say? What did you want to say? Okay, go ahead. It's something about Halloween.
It's just my first years.
Oh,
And do you know why?
tell me.
Because it's so sweet.
Yeah.
And I love the costumes.
Yeah.
And I love trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
And I love saying trick-or-treat.
And
Yeah.
you also are really good at saying thank you every time too. You do really good at that. Yeah. Okay, Evie, what is your favorite house to go
Okay,
to?
I have two favorite
Okay.
houses. My first one is there's this house at the corner
Okay.
and they give out hot chocolate and
Yes.
They're
Okay.
literally that big.
They are. They're
and
giant
hot
candy bars.
chocolate,
Okay.
And so that's really nice. And then my other favorite house is by the time I get there always are like no other trick-or-treaters. So they just give me the rest of the candy.
Which
Oh.
house?
In
our neighborhood?
No, it's
Oh.
up by
Oh.
Alana's house.
Oh,
up by,
no, you're good. You're good. So that's her little secret. She's not going to share which house because then that won't happen anymore, right? No. Okay. Actually, I have one more question. What are you all dressing up as for Halloween?
I am dressing up as Miles Morales Spider-Man, but there's a very specific part of the movie
Yeah.
that I'm dressing
Yes.
up as.
Good. Good. Okay. Naya, what are you dressing up as?
Bluey. But with vampires.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, Spooky Bluey.
Spooky Bluey, vampire teeth, and a cape. Yep. Oh my gosh. And Evie, what are you going to be?
So there's this book character from a book series called Keeper of the Lost Cities.
Keeper of the Lost Cities.
His
Yep.
name is Keith. That's
Okay.
who I'm being, and we're doing a group thing with a bunch of friends. So
Okay,
that's
yep.
what I'm doing.
That's amazing. Book characters for the win.
Yeah.
And I am dressing up as a fairy, which really just entails me putting glitter all over myself and putting on some sparkly wings.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun? Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed our extra fun Halloween episode of Mending Families. Next week is November already. And so November is National Adoption Awareness Month. And so all month in November, I'm going to have adoptive moms on. I'm going to interview adoptive moms. And so next week, I don't know which one yet, so I can't say who, but one of my friends who is an adoptive mom is going to be on the podcast next week. And I'm excited for you all to hear 4 different mamas share their stories of adoption and what that looks like now. So have a happy Halloween. Be safe. Be mindful of those around you that might not want to be scared, and have a good time. All right. Bye, everyone. Want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye.